Hi everyone! It's been a long time since I made a video. It was way back in March that I left La Brisa. I published the last video in April, and here it is mid-November. I came north to spend some time with my 99-year-old father who had fallen and broken his femur, and also spend time with my sisters and help out where I could. Lee remained in Guaymas with La Brisa, and while he was in the marina, he completed removing all the ceiling panels to access the overhead wiring and track down the cause of the intermittent light functionality in the V-berth and head. He traced the problem to a screw that attaches one of the overhead ribs to the fiberglass. Over the years and rough seas, there was enough movement in the wiring to rub against the screw and chafe through the wire insulation. Additionally, he epoxied new furring strips to the overhead to anchor the future new ceiling panels, which we will install when we return to La Brisa and after he has completed rerouting and rewiring the forward portion of the boat, which was the project we had hoped to complete last season. But instead, we went sailing. While he waited for the epoxy to adhere to the furring strips, he used adjustable boat hooks to support the strips. Meanwhile, in California, my sister Margie and I decided to keep busy and redo my dad's kitchen, starting with stripping varnish from the sad-looking cabinets.
One room cleaned, wiped down, detoxified, turning off lights, and closing the door. Not planning to open that again until we come back.
After Lee had La Brisa hauled out at Marina Guaymas, also known as Gabriel's, and on the last day before his 6-month visa expired, he took the Tufesa bus north from Guaymas, across the border to Colton, California, a 16-hour trip. It was wonderful to have him around, and he too pitched in with the kitchen project until it was time for him to fly to Cleveland to select a contractor to begin the patio project to solve the drainage problems at the house where our youngest daughter lives. Blondie and I remained in Southern California, and between spending time with my dad, I continued working on the kitchen. With the kitchen finished in mid-July, Blondie and I drove to Ohio, and I resumed my last summer's project of stripping and repainting the sunroom exterior. I did a lot of painting this summer. This year has been a difficult year, and we have stayed north much longer than planned. My dad did pass away in his sleep, but not before turning 100 years old. During this time, we have stayed very busy, and now we are clearing out the family home so that it can be sold. We did have a vacation this year, 3 weeks with family at our son-in-law's family cabin in Wisconsin. We visited Superior, the last port of the Edmund Fitzgerald, and overall had a great time in that wonderful summer vacation land of the North Woods. Our friendships made in the yard have been very special for us. and bring us a lot of joy. It was wonderful to have Ben come see us in Wisconsin. And when we were traveling back to California and passing through Williams, Arizona, we got a call from Ed and Denny. They wanted to buy us dinner. How pleasurable it was to reconnect and enjoy being together. We are tentatively planning to head back to Brisa in early December and are starting to accumulate supplies. I now have my super short boat haircut and am starting to get excited. In the next video, hopefully we will be in Mexico. So, until then,